Hello, fellow plasticators. MJ here with the next episode. In this episode, we're going to be performing some more body work. This area will be the taillights on the 67 Fairlane GT restoration project. So, I'm going to go ahead and get some shots of how it looks now. And then I'm going to go ahead and build it in. I'll probably use evergreen strips. Get it into shape, get it filed, sand it down, get some putty in there, try to smooth it all out. I got some issues to take care of on the trunk lid. I'm going to probably try to file that stuff out, try to get the definition lines back for like that trim panel that's on the trunk lid. So with that, let me get started here. And as always, I will progress with the camera here. I'll turn it on and kind of show you how I'm making out there and keep you updated that way too. So, but here it is. The primer's all dry and been sitting here a couple days. So, if I get the taillight area dressed while I get ready to start wet sanding the body out, get that primer all nice and smooth and check for scratches and whatnot. Now, I don't know how perfect it'll be when I'm done, but I'll try to give it the 100%. You know, it is what it is, and it looks a lot better now than it did when I got it. So, okie dokie. Give me a few, and we'll be back. Okay, fellow plasticators, we're back. What I did was I cut the extra piece off the 66. Which was on here. So I just went and cut it off and notched the body out. Let me turn the camera a little bit so we can see what's going on here. There you go. And okay, there's the new taillight area. What I did was, you can see where I notched it out for the thickness, or close to it. That extra piece there on the, I'm going to call it an extension because I'm adding it in there, and then it'll be hidden. When that sets up, I'll end up cutting that off and then filing it around, sanding it around with the contour of the lower rocker in the back. Now it's just a matter of getting some sheet stock in behind there, or evergreen strips. Then I can throw some putty in there. But I thought I'd progress a little bit here, see what you think. Wanted to show you, and well, there we go. So, okay, well, I'm going to get back to work here. I ain't got a lot of time tonight, so figure, well, see if I can get one video made at least. So bear with me, we'll be back.
Lyrics, album artwork, find out who's on tour where, all of it nice and easy.
I'll show you a little bit what I was working on here. So, shaping up a little bit. Get all the extra burrs off of here. Go in there, clean it up a little bit. Get this bottom cleaned up.
approved. The No Buyer Left Behind program is now available to help Credit Challenge customers get approved for the car of their dreams. If you currently pay rent or a mortgage,
She's starting to take shape.
$225 cash. The No Buyer Left Behind program for credit
Got the this sanded off to match the lower corridor, like what's on this side. Now, if you'll notice, it's got a flat piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and make a flat piece here in this opening. So, shaping up. I'll go in there and clean it up a little bit. Double check everything. I think we'll be ready to get some plastic filler in there. I shall be back. Okay, folks, almost got it looking just like the other side. Pretty darn close, huh? About filler time. Wanted to add it in here so you can see a little more progress, so you can see it. Now, to save this, what's left of this trim on the trunk, I'm going to put a piece of tape across the trunk line so I don't lose that effect, and then I can sand it down and know where I'm at, and then we'll stop it at that. Okie dokie. I shall be back. Okay, next up is mixing up some plastic. Get some filler in there and get her all reshaped, and yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think, considering. Okie dokie. Well, let's get some filler on it, and as always, I'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're wrapping up this episode. Episode number 6. Here's what I have so far.
This is 97.9X.
Pretty close. Pretty close. I added some filler on the fender tops because there was had a line on both sides a little bit that showed up, so no biggie. We'll get that sanded up tomorrow. But I wanted to show you how the taillight progressed, and not too bad. I think it's going to shape up pretty nice. I put a piece in down here because there's a little gap there. When that sets up, I'll just go in there and I'll sand all this down. Try to smooth it. I mean, you ain't going to see it. It'll be behind the bumper, but I like to make it look decent. Plus, I had a little line back here, right at the end of the taillight edge there, so I filled that in. We'll sand that out. Put some on the trunk, but it started to set up, so I just let it be. Here, once I get going, I'll mix it just a little lighter, which means not as hot. I set it up pretty hot because I didn't want this to sag once I put it on, so that's what we have. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for number 7. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.